Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I said to myself, Elfie, are you asleep? I touched my eyes, and they were open. So I said, no, I'm not asleep. But that could be wrong. Maybe a person could sleep with her eyes open. Then I said to myself, at this moment, am I thinking? I really wonder. And I answered myself, dummy, if you can wonder, you must be thinking. And if you're thinking, then no matter what Seth says, you're for real. The first book just sort of exploded in my head one night. I couldn't sleep, and that whole thing played itself out as a story.
De kinderboeken van de Amerikaan Matthew Lipman zijn meer dan zomaar verhaaltjes. Ze maken van de kinderen kleine filosoofjes.
So I said, no, I'm not asleep. But that could be wrong. Maybe a person could sleep with her eyes open.
Then I said to myself, at this moment, am I thinking? I really wonder.
And I answered myself, dummy, if you can wonder.
16 jaar geleden zei Lipman zijn filosofieleerstoel aan de Columbia Universiteit vaarwel. Volgens hem faalden de gangbare leermethoden. De kinderen leerden niets, want hun werd niet geleerd om zelfstandig te denken. Alleen de filosofie kon daarin verandering brengen, meende hij. Vandaar dat dit klooster in de bossen van New Jersey en de buurt van New York nu bevolkt wordt door filosofen. Ze bestuderen er Lipmans ideeën over filosofie voor kinderen en leren er om kinderen vertrouwd te maken met het gedachtegoed van de grote filosofen.
She doesn't want anybody else to know that she's made this discovery. And Socrates thought that this was the discovery we should all make. And I wonder if people think that Elfie discovers this, that it's a good thing.
De discussie gaat over Elfie. Een verhaal van Lipman over een meisje dat een avontuurlijke reis door haar eigen geest maakt.
Socrates, how he lived his life, knowing that he didn't know anything, and Elfie, here.
Socrates is renowned for his courage. He was courageous in battle, and he's courageous in Athens for doing what nobody else dares to do, to question everything. And Elfie's afraid to question, but she knows that questioning is where it's at.
I'd like to say just a little bit more, because Matt touched on it, and I know that Dave...
De Schotse psychologe en filosofe Kinderen doseert al 6 jaar filosofie in Amerika.
The way the dialogue emerges is very joyful and exciting. And it brings about
Afgestudeerden leren om kinderen onderricht te geven in logica en argumenteren.
They love it. It's a mystery adventure. It's a magical mystery tour.
Kinderen beschrijft het effect dat het filosofieonderwijs had op Caitlin, een leerlinge van de Tuscan School, gelegen in een groene forensenplaats in New Jersey.
Does anyone remember what we were talking about last time we had philosophy, Stevie?
Characters and people that could be in books, and books that could be real or fake, true or not true, or partly true and partly fake.
Gosh, that was quite a lot. That's a summary of our whole discussion.
And that Mike Tyson could be in a book.
And Mike Tyson could be in a book.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson's real.
It's upside down.
Okay, Robbie? Everyone got page 4? We'll read together aloud, all right? Kevin, you ready? Okay. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I said to myself, Elfie, are you asleep?
Om het denkvermogen van deze 6-jarigen uit de eerste klas van de Tuscan School aan te scherpen, heeft men ze onlangs kennis laten maken met de filosofie voor kinderen.
That could be wrong. Maybe a person could sleep with her eyes open. Then I said to myself,
Al 2 jaar krijgen de kinderen filosofieles. Hun intellectuele vermogens zijn behoorlijk toegenomen.
I really wonder.
fairy tales. Sometimes they're real?
I don't really think so sometimes, because most books, like their imagination, I think most.
Mm-hmm. So that would mean they wouldn't be real?
Some books.
Some.
I see.
Eerst verdiepen de kinderen zich in de betekenis van woorden.
Rabbit. Elsie is a girl.
Oh, you think she's a girl?
She is, because in our philosophy book, it said Elsie, she may not talk a lot, but she could think a lot, and she could give pretty good questions, but not that many answers. Yeah, so Elsie has to be a girl that she only knows some things.
She only knows some things.
What we consider philosophy is an inquiry. It's an exploration of ideas, and it's a quest that follows a certain line of investigation, as a detective might follow a line of investigation. There's a spoor, there's a trace, there's something that you're looking for, and it doesn't mean you go straight. I mean, children in a classroom or philosophers will tack back and forth like a boat trying to go into the wind. They will go this direction, they will go that direction, but on the whole, they go forward. And that's the difference between philosophical dialogue and a mere conversation. There's a forward movement.
When you're thinking in philosophy, what's that like, Kevin? Or Stevie, you can go first.
It's fun.
Okay, what happens? Why is it fun?
That's because you learn more things and you're not so bored.
You're not so bored. Why are you not bored?
Because there's something to do. Yeah, and you have a lot of things to do, and you can talk a lot.
You can talk a lot.
There's something to do. Talk, learn, and think.
And
That's
think.
true.
Stevie, did you want to say something?
Yeah. In philosophy, you learn other things because other people, then you learn from other people that know things that you don't know. But other people learn from you too.
Wow. So you get a chance to learn from other people and listen to other people, and they get a chance to listen to you. Anything else? What do you think, Lauren? What do you think about doing philosophy? Okay. One last, Stevie. Okay, quick. Quick.
Sometimes you learn what you already know.
Sometimes you learn what you already know.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something to think about. Bye. We create a situation in which the child generates the philosophy. It's the children who generate the ideas, and they, in fact, work with the thoughts, the concepts, the ideas which they find interesting, not the ones which the adults find interesting. And that's just tremendously exciting. I mean, it's exciting for us, it's exciting for the children. They are not nearly as frightened about the risk of intellectual adventure as an adult is. For many adults, the discovery of wonder is quite scary.